Hey guys, it's Pokolloss, and welcome back to Toy Story. Now, it's been a while since Woody had that horrible nightmare about Buzz blowing him up in his sleep. And it doesn't look like things are lightening up in the real world either. As you can see, Andy is torturing poor Woody, his ex-favorite toy, by dangling his new friend in front of his poor, pathetic face. Now, that is just disgusting. I've had a girlfriend that did that to me before, and it... Wait a second. What the hell? Look at Woody's face! Look at those eyes! Those horrible pixelated eyes! What is he planning to... bump the car into... He's planning on murdering Buzz! Holy shit! What? Oh, wait, actually he wants to hit him behind a cupboard. That's still really creepy. Anyways, welcome to Buzz Clip. Yeah, this level is horrifying, because if you haven't deducted it already, it is entirely dedicated to running the piss out of Buzz until he either falls behind the desk or stops breathing, either one. And if that's not enough to petrify you, check out the hint. Whenever you hit Buzz, he drops a power cell that your car could pick up, meaning you're basically driving a murder-fueled car. I don't know if this is directed by Quentin Tarantino, all I know is that it's horrifying. What else is horrifying about this level is the controls. As you can see, this is the first level that vastly deviates away from the traditional platformer. However, the driving mechanic is not the greatest. It seems simple enough. The level doesn't have too many tricks or turns on it, just a few odd, turns, like literal turns. No, like, lava spikes or anything popping up at you. All you have to do is run over Buzz, and he floats to a different area on the map. It's very straightforward. However, whenever you hit the wall, you spiral out like a crazed maniac. Then again, if you saw Woody's face, he is kind of a crazed maniac. Regardless, one of the few saving graces of this level is its music. Now, I've already talked about how I love the music in this game, but this track is just fantastic. Just listen to it for yourself. I don't know why, it's so simple, but it's got that jingle that just makes you want to hum it in your head for hours and hours. It's one of those few things I love about this game. Like, a lot of the small details and stuff are just fantastic. I love the level designs and everything, even though in this context it doesn't really make sense. I don't know why the toys would build this giant racetrack. But none of that matters because we beat the level. All we have to do is run over Buzz one more time and... Oh my god, he's getting closer to us! Oh. Whenever that happens, I always expect them to go all the way up to the top of the screen and be like, aha! But no, that doesn't happen. That's unfortunate. I'm weird. Oh, whoa, hold on. A bonus game. How about that? I remember talking about this in episode 1, and now I actually get to show you guys what I was talking about. Now, some of you may have been thinking in your heads, is this guy crazy? And if you were wondering that, either you never played this game, or you played this game on anything but the Genesis. From what I have looked up, this bonus game is only in the Genesis version, which is very surprising. Why would they get rid of it in the others? I don't understand why you would even collect bonus stars if you didn't get a prize at the end. I mean, come on. Anyways, if you do this perfectly, you get 3 extra hit points. If you miss one or you run out of time of hitting one, you lose 1. Those aren't extra hit points as in you get 8 hits. It just refills you by 3 health points. It's kind of ridiculous that way. But hey, you could always use the extra energy, especially later on. Anyways, back to what's on topic. Woody is so ashamed of himself because he just killed Buzz. Good job, Woody. I know he doesn't think he was intending it, but we all saw his face. That was clearly first-degree murder. Or second-degree murder. RC's kind of alive. Anyways, Rex is so indecisive that he just wants to get out of there. He doesn't like people yelling and screaming, and it hurts his poor little dinosaur brain. And instead of murder everybody, he just wants to leave. Poor thing. So, in this level, all the toys are trying to kill Woody, but all Woody cares about is saving his friend Rex. Oh, by the way, that's a fantastic hint. I mean, I would have never guessed on removing the blocks to free Rex. On second thought, that is kind of ridiculous. He's a T-Rex. He can't really knock those over with his head or something? This game. This game and its characters. Anyways, here's the level. Now, it's kind of reminiscent to the first level, except all the blocks are Ys instead of Bs. That makes a little bit more sense because Andy has a Y at the end, but still. All Ys, really? and stacked in that order, like all the Ys are facing the camera. That doesn't make sense to me. This level's palette is really effing awesome, to be honest. When I was little and I first got to this level, I was like, oh my god, shit's getting serious. Like, I genuinely felt the toys are getting pissed at Woody. Like, I actually imagined the entire house was getting mad at Woody, like some sort of horrifying monster house thing. I was a weird kid, let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, even the trains are out to get you, even though they were kind of against you from the start. And the music is even got that evil little blues tone. Like, it still kind of sounds like the first theme song of the first level, but I don't know, it just sounds so much more dastardly, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, the checkpoints in this level give you 2 extra hit points if you ever need them. And a cool little thing that I noticed is that checkerboard is only there. Once again, another one of those weird little details that you don't really think about. I don't know why they even put that there. It's not a secret or anything, it's just kind of there. Oh god, here's the boss of the level, Mr. Potato Head! What are we gonna do? Oh. Oh. Well, that was depressing. And I just jumped into an airplane, that's fantastic. Actually, over here is a little detour I'm going to take to get some of the bonus stars. As you can see, I could climb on that pole above this crazy floating plane. Oh, by the way, there's a snake. That's the only place you're gonna find a snake in this game. There, and I think in the very beginning I missed one. But those are the only 2 occasions where the snakes pop up. By the way, I forgot to mention how much I love the fact that the balloons drop bombs now instead of flies. I don't know why that makes sense, but it's actually kind of funny in my opinion. How is it funny? I don't know, it's just fucking funny. Don't ask me. Anyways, now that I'm all the way up here, I think I'm just about done with this detour. I just missed 4 bonus stars there, but you know what? Oops. Now, there really isn't too much left to point out in this level. There is a giant red book called The Adventures of Buzz Lightyear right there. And also Red's Dream, and Cowboy Stories, and Tin Toy. Just a few cute little books. Tin Toy was actually the original animation that Pixar did before they made Toy Story, so it was kind of the basis of it. Uh-oh! Boss number 2! Ham! I feel so bad doing that to him. He would always pay for my beers whenever we'd hang out. I even liked you better than Norm, man. Come on. Actually, to elaborate on that, John Ratzenberger, the guy who plays Ham in the movie, is well, not playing, voice him. He wasn't actually a talking piggy bank. He has been in every single Pixar movie to date. I know he was P.T. Flea in Bug's Life. He was the School of Fish in Finding Nemo. I can't really think of all of them at the top of my head, but there's probably a list out there. It's pretty interesting. Once again, one of those few little details that Pixar puts and stuff. Anyways, I just saved Rex from Rocky, and his full name's Rocky Gibraltar. I looked that up because I was looking at him in the first episode. I was like, what is his name? Because I knew he had a full name. Oh, there you go, Rocky Gibraltar. It's not that great of a name. Oh my god, look how mad Mr. Potato Head is. It kind of looks like a pissed off Danny DeVito with a funky mustache. All the toys are still pissed at us, and they are still chasing after us, so we haven't really escaped the house just yet. Oh, and look, once again, Rex is saying the exact same thing. I hate confrontations. I don't know what to make of all this. I did see you run over Buzz with RC, but I still don't know if you meant it or not. It could have been an accident. I mean, I'm a T-Rex. Sometimes I step on people and kill them in an instant, and I'm just like, oopsies. And I can't put them back together because of my small arms, and why am I still rambling on about Rex? Wow, I'm never going to do that ever again. Welcome to Run Rex Run. The objective of this level seems very simple. All we have to do is get the hell out of Andy's room. But this level, like a few levels that we're about to see in the near future, are extreme variations of the traditional platformer. It's around this point of the game where all the levels start to deviate away from each other. Like, a lot of them are a lot different from what you would expect. This level acts like a forced side-scroller, much like the Mario levels in Super Mario World. In fact, this is exactly like Mario in a sense. You're forced to run, but you're riding a giant dinosaur and avoiding enemies, so it's kind of like Mario. But you got a cowboy hat, which makes everything better. Now, the main gimmick of this level is, well, first of all, you're running and you're forced to run, but RC is constantly trying to run your ass over. Also, there's trains that I really don't like. There are a lot of enemies trying to hurt you, including planes that drop army guys, which those start to get a lot more annoying later on. What RC does is it first shows up to let you know that, hey, I'm going to run you over. And then it makes an attempt to hit you, but then it slows down a little bit, and you have to jump in front of RC again, and it'll speed off the screen. Once it speeds off the screen, as you're about to see in a moment, RC realizes, oh shoot, I missed you, and slows down, and then you have to jump over RC again. Now, that, plus all the trains, and the army guys falling down on the parachutes, makes this level quite tense, although it does go by pretty quickly. As long as you don't lose your head, or your hat, never do that again, you'll be fine. Well, we finally made it out of the house, Andy picked us up, and we are going straight to Pizza Planet! Aw, yeah! I may have been the only kid in the universe that thought about this, but wouldn't it be fantastic to go and party at Pizza Planet? Like, in the movie, that place looked like the coolest place ever. Right? Yeah, it was probably just me. It looks like Buzz actually isn't dead, but he does want to kill us like he's a brainless zombie. I mean, after all, we did run him over at least 20 times. Yeah, give or take a few 100. But Woody just doesn't care. He's just like, hey man, I'm sorry I ran you over, didn't mean to, but you know what? I really want to go to Pizza Planet. Buzz doesn't give a crap though, and he wants to beat the tar out of us. Now, something I'd like to point out is that it says we have to try and tire him out. That's all I want to say. I know I'm not supposed to be reading the text on the screen, but I really want to stress the fact that it says we have to try and tire him out. You'll see what I mean in a second. And no, that has nothing to do with that. I just wanted to scream tire. Anyways, this is the battle. All you have to do is hit him with the tire and trap him, and that causes his massive supernova diarrhea to actually happen. I thought that was just a part of Woody's dream. No, that's really a weird health problem that Buzz has. He actually does crap stars. Once again, I'd like to point out how jealous I am of that superpower. All Buzz really tries to do is run into us, headbutt style, just like a ram. Even though he thinks he has a laser, he could easily just try to shoot us and then realize, wait a second, I'm not a real space ranger. But no, he just decides to spin around like an idiot. Now, his spinning pattern's kind of weird to follow. It looks pretty simple, but for some reason, it always gets me. Just in case you haven't noticed, it's really kind of hard to get the timing right done with the tire also. You cannot hit him with the tire unless he's not moving. Or at least just walking. Like if he's trying to headbutt you, or if he's spinning, or if he's getting ready to start or stop spinning, can't hit him with it. In fact, when I was little, this was the level I could never get past because I didn't ever understand that I had to hit him with the tire when he wasn't moving. But once you know what to do, he's pretty easy, much like a Dark Souls boss, except, you know, he's not 500 feet tall. What the hell was that squeak? I'm dead serious, I had no idea what that squeak was. Oh wait, no, yes I do. Whenever you hear that squeak, it means you got an extra continue. Which means if I lose all my lives, I'll still have one chance to beat the game. With one life, because that was my default life hat setting. Yeah, it's really not that useful now that I think about it. But oh well, every 500 bonus stars, you get one of those. Also, if you do not collect all 50 bonus stars, but you collect between 40 and 49, you get an extra hit point. Once again, those things are actually pretty freaking useful if you could get them. Other than that, got a new password, not much else to talk about. Tune in next time because we are going to Pizza Planet and have some great fun! Yeah! Woohoo! Actually, it's not really that fun. You'll see what I mean when the part comes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Tune in next time.